Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be the special energy update for the Divine Feminine. We just had the Divine Masculine reading and it was amazing. Make sure that you check it out. Make sure that you're checking out both videos because a lot of messages coming forth with these merged energies, the balancing of the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine energies. We're getting messages for both in both readings. Later down the line, I am actually being called to, not yet, quite yet, but I'm getting ready to just do merged energies, just the divine partnership energies. Right now, it's still they're still okay with it being separate, but the energies really are merging. So I'm going to be called to not split these videos up anymore, just do the Divine Partnership readings. Speaking of the Divine Partnership readings, if you caught the Divine Partnership reading from Friday, we also have an extended reading and some exclusive goodies and readings going up on our Patreon. We just launched the Patreon for $11.11 a month. You can get a subscription for all of the extended readings, and we'll have some exclusive readings. We have a special love reading up there now as a thank you to subscribers. We also have, we're going to have some intimate readings going up there as well. On Wednesday, we're going to have a union energy update, and I think I'll post an intimate reading on the Patreon as well. So do make sure that you subscribe. For $11.11 a month, you will unlock all of the extended readings and goodies for the month, and you can also take a look at past readings as well. So a lot going on for just $11.11 a month. So do make sure that you check that out if you are resonating with my readings. And thank you so much, because that's supporting me as well. So I do appreciate that. I love doing these readings. I love being able to be of service to you guys in this community. This guidance, being able to guide and teach and channel these messages it feels like a calling to me, and I really appreciate it. But I also appreciate your support. So we'll have that link in the description box to you guys below if you're interested. And if not, we'll also, we'll continue to have the daily energy draws, continue to have these free readings for the masculine, feminine, and union updates, the first part of the divine partnership reading. So, don't feel like you're missing out. But we will also be having extended readings and exclusive readings up there as well. So for $11.11 a month, you can check it out. And it is a monthly subscription, so just be aware of that. But it unlocks all of the readings for the month. You'll get a notification each time a new reading goes up. And you can also look back. It'll unlock the past readings as well. So if you are interested in that. Okay, so the Divine Masculine reading was amazing. Make sure that you do check that out. If you want a personal reading with me, I'm still running the summer sale for $10 off, where I tap into your energies. I channel until the messages feel complete. I have no time limit, but I do have it broken down into a number of different price points. Full readings, half readings just means the number of cards that I use, and it does limit the time as well. And then, 5-card spread, 3-card spread, that kind of thing. So take a look in the description box for all of that, or check us out at susandonspiritual.com. Okay, we're going to get right into it today. We're going to get into the Divine Feminine update, see what's going on, see how she's relating to her Divine Masculine as well. And we're going to I use these energy oracle cards for the Divine Masculine. So I'm going to get some overall energies for the Divine Feminine as well. So Spirit, I feel like I'm still tripping on the Divine Masculine energy. It was incredible. Oops. It was incredible. So, okay. Divine Feminine energies, please. Divine Feminine energies. Divine Feminine energies. Ooh, you guys are getting chakra. I'm not getting that. Okay, hold on. Let me get one more. We got 3 for the Divine Masculine. Oh, beautiful. Okay, yeah, and we have the 7th chakra at the bottom of the deck. This is the crown chakra. So you guys might be experiencing heightened intuition, heightened connection to source. You might be experiencing just an opening, more downloads and opening of the crown chakra as well, is what I'm getting. Okay, so we have here the 4th chakra, the 3rd chakra, but I'm not getting the energy of this is what needs to be healed. I'm getting the energy of this is what is strengthened right now. So, for those of you who might be experiencing with the fourth chakra, the heart chakra, you might be experiencing more heart expansions. I know I just went through that this weekend, had a major heart activation, major heart expansion, where I am just feeling, you guys, if you've been with me for a while, you know what I've been through with my divine counterpart. You know that we went through a really rough patch. Especially the past few weeks. You can catch up on the Ascension Confessions playlist. My heart just opened up yesterday, and I just said, it was like I was on fire. I was feeling connected to him. I was feeling connected to the entire world around me. I was feeling connected to everything, and I said to myself, you know what? And I even said that I sent him a message. I was so on fire. I sent him a message and I said, you know what? I'm just going to love you. No matter what anybody says, no matter what anybody does, I'm just going to love you. And that's it. Not even you. Like, nothing can stop me, not even you, from loving you. And that just felt good. No matter where we are in the world, no matter where we are in a relationship, I'm just going to continue loving him unabashedly, as passionately as I do, because I'm done holding myself back. I'm done suppressing my emotions. I'm done suppressing my love for anything or anybody. And that feels freaking amazing. It feels like any walls around my heart are just open. It feels like the gates of my heart are just opened, and it's just love that's pouring out, and it feels so expansive. It feels so good, and it's the energy that I'm getting here. This is your strength, divine feminines. Your strength is in how you love. Your strength is in your emotions, in your nurturing energy. Now, I'm being reminded you have both masculine and feminine energies within you, but divine feminine, that's your predominant energy. And to step into your predominant energy means to be in touch with your emotions and to express your emotions and not to hold that back. Especially for female divine feminines, especially in this patriarchal society, patriarchal conditioning for thousands and thousands of years, we have been suppressed, especially when it comes to our emotions, being called too sensitive, being called too hysterical. Historically, we were called hysterical when we would have, not problems, like when we would have like crying, when we would cry, we'd be called hysterical. When we would have melancholy, if we were feeling sad, it would be called melancholy. That would actually be a disorder. Historically, that was a disorder. But it's just us feeling the wide range of our emotions, and emotions are part of what makes us human. Now, the issue comes when we attach to those emotions, but we need to feel the emotions. We need to feel and understand the story around why the emotions are there, and then let it go. Release the attachment to the emotions. Don't hold it in your physical body. Don't hold on to the story, but allow yourself to feel it. The saying, you have to feel it to heal it, there's truth in that. You have to feel it and let it move through you. Don't hold it in, because that's what causes disease. That's what causes illness. It's when you hold it in, when you suppress it within yourself. And for thousands of years, we have been conditioned to that. For divine masculines, they were looked down upon whenever they were feeling nurturing or whenever they were feeling sensitive, because they were called to just be a man. Just be a man. Males were said to just man up. Just man up and don't feel your emotions. Don't cry. That is the exact paradigm that we are here to shift. It's the balancing of the heart. It's the balancing of the feminine and the masculine energies within you, so that it embraces all of it. It embraces your emotions. It embraces your sensitivity. It embraces your intuition. It embraces your heart. It allows you to take action. It allows you to react appropriately and let it go. It allows you to just lead from a place of heart-centeredness, balancing those masculine and feminine energies within you, feeling confident in who you are, and being able to express yourself no matter what. No matter what. Being your true, authentic self. So here with the fourth chakra, I feel like this is energy that you are fully stepping into. We have the third chakra here as well, the third chakra being the solar plexus chakra. This is all about self-esteem. This is all about willpower. This is all about identity. This is all about knowing who you are. And I think I mentioned this in one of the recent readings as well. I went to see a friend who's a psychic medium a number of years ago. And she kind of paused and she said, Susan, she said, your aura is just, it's like a bright yellow. It's like your solar plexus is on fire, but she's like, it's like glistening. It's like there's like little, it's like stardust. It's like little pinpricks of light around it. She's like, I've never seen anything like it. She's like, how are you feeling? And I'm like, I feel great. I feel great. And it was those high vibrations. That's what it was. And it was almost like this energy here is what she was describing and what she was seeing. And they're reminding me of that recently. They're showing it to me now because I feel like this is you guys stepping into your high vibrations. And this is you guys owning who you are. This is you having confidence in who you are, valuing yourself, having that willpower. They're telling me this is the divine masculine and the divine feminine energies merging. It's that willpower. It's that wanting to take action, but coming from a place of the heart. Coming from a place of the heart. So we have been channeling this since the very beginning, for almost a year now. The divine feminine energy is really grounded in the higher level chakras. The divine masculine energy is really grounded in the lower level chakras, the root chakra, the sacral chakra, and the solar plexus chakra. Divine feminine being the throat chakra, being able to express themselves, the brow chakra really in tune with their own intuition, with their own self, and the crown chakra really connected to source energy and the higher dimensions. But you need all the chakras in balance. You need the divine masculine and the divine feminine energies within you in balance to have that inner union, to have that inner harmony and peace. And that's where we are right now, especially for the segment of the collective that I'm reading for right now. That's where you guys are. You are either in inner union or coming into inner union because you're feeling that peace no matter what is going on in your outside world. Yes, you might stumble a little bit, but you always come back. You feel that layer of peace underneath you. You're reacting to things differently. This is all part of your healing as well, looking inside of yourself and coming back to that place of inner harmony and inner peace. And so what happens is the higher level chakras, the divine feminine really brings that down, and the divine masculine energy rises and grounds that energy in the physical plane. The divine feminine bringing the higher level dimensions, the fifth dimension, sixth dimension, ninth dimension, and above, bringing that down. And you guys, the energy meets in the heart chakra. That's where the energy is balanced between the divine masculine and the divine feminine energy. And your counterpart, especially for twin flames, I'm speaking to specifically. I don't really like the terms twin flames, twin souls anymore, but it is a label that helps us to understand and helps us to explain this connection. It is that one soul. It's the divine masculine, divine feminine, but you hold both within you. And what Spirit had channeled to me a few months ago was the divine masculine energy within you, divine feminines. That is your divine masculine in that other physical body. That energy that you're feeling, because you're never apart, you're never separate. So the masculine energy that you're feeling within you, because you're one soul, the masculine energy that you're feeling within you, that is your divine masculine. And conversely, the feminine energy that they're feeling within them, that is you, divine feminines, within them. So when you're talking about divine masculine, divine feminine energies, you guys are one soul split into two bodies, but you hold both energies within you, within that one physical body. So I hope that's making sense to you guys. So what happens is you meet on the bridge, the heart being the bridge. You meet on the bridge of the heart. We've been channeling that message for, God, it feels like centuries, since the very beginning as well. The masculine energy rises, the feminine energy comes down to manifest or meet in the bridge of the heart, and then it manifests through the heart. Everything manifests through the heart, everything through the heart space. And so here I'm feeling this is where your strengths are right now. Opening up the heart, coming to a place of internal strength, knowing who you are, being able to express that, being able and willing to show that to the world. That's part of the willpower energy I'm getting here. Willing and able now to express that to the world, saying, here I am, world. This is my heart. This is who I am. And I'm not backing down from who I am. And then we have the temple path here. This is leading to your... They're giving me the word salvation. This is leading to your salvation. Now, it's not salvation as in, it's not salvation as in like the biblical sense. This is salvation as in union. This is salvation as in remembering and waking up to who you are as a spiritual being, who you are as a sacred, divine being. This is your true, authentic soul self. being love and light. This is your salvation. And you see, this is the temple of who you are. This is the temple of the heart. This is the kingdom of heaven. This is leading you to the kingdom of heaven. And if you listen to the Ascension Confessions video number 17 that I just posted, Musings on a Fairy Tale, I was kind of talking about fairy tales and everything like that. But what I've been channeling and downloading for myself, I'm still processing it. Once I understand it fully, then I'll relay the messages. But I've been getting a lot of downloads for the past few months, actually for the past year, with regards to Jesus and Mary and Christ consciousness. And what they had recently told me was the kingdom of heaven is within us. And it's not in the Christianity sense. It's non-denominational. It's that it's being one with the universe. Being one with the universe itself, being one with source energy itself. It is bringing forth a new Christ consciousness. And again, I will have more on that. The more I understand, the more I integrate all the messages that I've been receiving. There's a lot. there's quite a lot there. But that's what they're giving me. They're giving me, this is the temple. This is the holy kingdom for you. And again, it's non-denominational. We're not just talking about Christianity, but for the sake of the language that I know, for the lens that I look through, based on my experiences, that's what I am channeling through. It is heaven. It is bringing that heaven down to earth, but you have that already within you. You have it. You have that heaven. You have that kingdom within you already, and you have this sacred temple within you. That sacred temple, they're saying, is love. It is nothing but love, and that is where the heart chakra is expanding. That's where the heart chakra, where you're having those heart activations, and that's where you're coming into yourself more. You're understanding who you are. You're understanding. They're also saying you're understanding who you're not, and who you're not is the karma. Who you're not is even the identity. They're saying that you chose for this lifetime. Now you're a human being, so you chose that identity for this lifetime, but you're not even that. You are simply love. You are simply a soul that is full of love, and your experiences are experiences and lessons and everything. Your identity builds upon that. For this experience that you're having as a human being. Like, you're not here by accident. You chose to be here for this experience of being human, and you chose your loves, you choose your likes, you chose your hobbies, you chose your name, you chose your identity. That is part of what makes you this human being. But when it comes down to it, you are just love. You are just this sacred temple of love. You are just made of light and made of spirit. And they're pointing me to the spiral here, and they're saying new levels of understanding. As you ascend through this doorway, we've been channeling that a lot as well. As you ascend through this doorway of transformation, this higher level of evolution, this higher level on this ascension journey, because that's what we're doing. We're moving through the doorway, especially with these eclipses. With the summer solstice was big for transformation. That was the opening of the doorway. That was the opening and moving through the threshold. But we have a lot going on with the new moons, full moons, the eclipses. We have the 8-8 gateway. We have a lot going on astrologically that is bringing in more energy and opening more portals. And as you're ready, you move through the doorway. As you're ready to transform and step through for your own evolution, for your own ascension, for your own soul's growth. As you're ready, you step through the doorways, and you move into this higher level of ascension, this higher level of understanding the spiral actually deepening an understanding of yourself, an understanding of who you are, an awakening to who you are. And again, I'm not going to go into it, but listen to the Divine Masculine reading, because we talked about that as well. We talked about a deepening of the awakening of who we are, remembering who we are on a deeper level, and how it's not just one awakening, but there are multiple levels of awakening. You're constantly awakening and remembering who you are as you leave the past and that karmic cycles and your past lifetimes where you were asleep behind you. Okay. Wow. I'm telling you, these readings today for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine are on fire. And I feel like I didn't just have heart activations this weekend. I feel like I had like upgrades as well to be able to channel. It feels different. I feel different. I feel more connected. I feel more connected to everything. I feel more connected to my spirit team. I feel more connected to my divine counterpart. I just feel like I'm in a deeper place of just love. I don't know how quite to explain it. And, I've been kind of teeter-tottering, and, oh boy, I've been struggling. I've been struggling the past month because I've been really trying to balance out these energies and what I'm feeling. Really balancing out my 3D life versus my 5D experience, and it's been really difficult. But the past 2 days, this past weekend, it was like I had epiphanies and revelations and breakthroughs, and I'm just in a place of love. I'm just in a place of harmony now, and I feel like I've been balancing those energies. I feel like I just feel different. I don't quite know how to explain it. I just feel different. So it feels good. It feels like lighter energy. It feels like a higher vibration. It feels freaking amazing. I'll be honest with you guys. It feels amazing. So let me know if you're experiencing this too. Let me know what you're going through. I love to hear your stories and where you are on your journey as well. Remember that we are all we're in this together. We are all in this together. That is what makes us community. That's what makes us a collective. That's why we are here on this planet. We are all in this together. But we also have our individual journeys for our own individual soul's growth. So never feel like there's a hierarchy. Never feel like there's a superiority. Understand that you are exactly where you need to be, exactly when you need to be, experiencing exactly what you need to experience. I've had those experiences where I'm like, well, I wish I understood the way they understand. But that's coming. That's coming. And welcome in your spirit team to help you understand if that's what you wish. If you're not understanding something, call on your angels, call on your spirit guides, call on your ascended masters to help you reach a higher level of understanding if that is what you wish. But understand as well that things are unfolding for you specifically, for your own individual soul, exactly as you're meant to. So always trust in that. Always trust when we talk about divine timing. I know we hate it, especially with regards to this relationship, for this union energy, because it's almost like, oh my God, do I have to keep having patience? How much more patience do I have? But that's really what this journey teaches us. It teaches us what divine timing is. Divine timing is that you are exactly where you need to be, exactly when you need to be. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. At any given moment in time, you are exactly where you're meant to be. That doesn't mean you're not going anywhere. It just means at that given moment in time, you're exactly where you need to be, where your soul needs you to be. So trust in that. That's what perfect timing is all about. And when you have faith in the universe, when you have faith in your spirit team, when you have faith in God, source energy, whatever you call that love energy, when you have faith in that, then you have faith in this. Then you have faith that you know that you're exactly where you need to be, that your soul has brought you to this place, this point in time, and that you're always moving forward. So trust in that. Just keep trusting and keep having faith. Okay, I don't know where that came from. I'm not in my conscious mind when I'm channeling. I just open my mouth and messages come forth. So, well, maybe that resonates for some or a few of you. Okay. I'm not going to take that since I wasn't ready. But the Hierophant flew out. I feel like that's a message of awakening. Usually that's my commitment card, but I feel like that's a message of awakening. Know that you are awakening in perfect divine timing. Learning, going through that spiral, learning exactly what you need to learn and exactly the time you need to learn it. So keep trusting in that is what they're saying. Okay, we're going to do like the divine masculines. We're going to do head space, heart space, and physical reality here. Headspace, heart space, and physical reality, please, for the divine feminines, please. Headspace, heart space, and physical reality for the divine feminines. Yep, let's get one more. Thank you. Okay. Divine feminines, feeling a sense of victory. You have been through hell on this journey. You have been through hell on this journey. And Spirit is acknowledging that. And now you're feeling that. You're feeling a sense of victory. You feel like there's lighter energy. You feel like you are walking through the doorway. We had gotten this, I forget which reading it was. I think it was the Divine Partnership reading, which was very powerful. So I really suggest you guys check that out. what I had, it was for the divine masculines. They got this Two of Wands energy, and what they were, it was a little bit different, but I'm gonna repeat it here because it's kind of piggybacking on that energy. For the divine masculines, they had already made a decision. They knew which way they wanted to go, but it was almost like there were some darker forces that were kind of pulling them to these other paths, when all they knew they had to do was follow their heart and go straight through this doorway. Again, this is the doorway that we've been channeling. This is the threshold to this next stage in your evolution, to this next stage in your ascension. Through these two wands is the doorway, and it is the road less traveled. But you are the light workers. You're the way showers. You are the light keepers, is the word that they just gave me. You are guiding others through this doorway to trust their heart through this doorway, even though there is no path laid out. You are forging the path, and you're feeling victory because you know this. You're feeling the lightening of the energy. You're feeling that you're putting the heaviness of the past behind you, and you are making the decision to continue on this journey, to continue on this ascension journey with trust and faith and love in your heart, and just to keep riding forward and to keep walking forward through this doorway. They just gave me the words doorway of destiny. This is your destiny, to walk through this doorway to this next stage of your evolution. And what is on the other side but abundance? What is on the other side but love and faith and abundance and manifestations and just a higher level of understanding? You have done the hard work, is what, yeah, 10 of Pentacles when I stopped. You have done the hard work. You have closed out the karma. You have learned the lessons that you needed to learn. You have put the pain behind you. You have healed your core wounds. You have healed your past lifetimes. There's always going to be healing, but you have gotten rid of the soul sludge that was really holding you back. And so now you're moving into a lighter energy because you are lighter, releasing that soul sludge. It's like releasing that brick of concrete within you so that you can rise, continue to rise in your vibrations, rise into who you truly are. And that's where you're feeling victorious, because you know that you're walking into this new doorway. You know that you're walking into this new stage where it's going to be lighter. It's going to be different. It is a brand new world. A brand new world. And look what we have here. We have the treasure. The treasure chest is open. No longer, they're showing me the Four of Pentacles. And on the Four of Pentacles, you know, he has his arms crossed. He's sitting on a treasure chest. He's holding the pentacles close to himself. He's very guarded energy. Here, the treasure chest is open. And look what's coming out but manifestations, physical manifestations in the physical world. These objects of love and finances and whatever it is that you are wanting to manifest, the treasure is yours. The treasure is yours now. And we have the sun. I've never noticed the sun here on this treasure chest as well. This is a new world. This is a new dawn. This is the masculine rising to meet you as well. The treasure chest is open. The abundance is yours. And now you're understanding that. You're having faith in that. You know this. There's just a sense of knowing there. And you're walking through the doorway. You're walking through the doorway. Three of Pentacles just popped out. Yeah, this is, you know that you're working together, especially with your divine counterparts. You know that this union, this Trinity energy, you, divine masculine, and source energy, we've been channeling that since the beginning as well. You know that this is coming into being in the physical world, physical manifestation. This is collaboration. This is partnership. This is union. This is unity energy, Trinity energy. And you're feeling confident. You're feeling victorious because of everything that you've been through, and you know of everything that you've been through. And now you are feeling strong again because you have felt defeated, you felt weary on this path, but you didn't give up. And Spirit is saying you should be so proud that you didn't give up. But now you are ready to walk through this path, or walk through this doorway. Now you're ready to take this path, continue on this path, because you have seen the transformation, and you know that you're being rewarded. And it's not rewarded, I had gotten this message before as well, it's not reward as in the egoic kind of reward where the brain has that pleasure center, where it's that reward of the pleasure center. It's not that. This is a reward, the universe, because you've raised your vibrations. This is you coming into alignment, and the reward when you come into alignment is you manifest your abundance. You manifest what is in your vortex. You manifest what it is that you want. That is the true reward. The true reward is your spiritual evolution. The true reward is your self-love, the true reward is your own alignment. And what comes from that alignment is you working side by side, co-creating with the universe. And the universe, in its infinite power and its infinite glory and its infinite love and generosity, is bringing you everything that you want. Beautiful. What's going on in the heart space? Balance and justice. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. We have the Two of Swords here with the Knight of Swords, and the Justice was on the bottom of the deck, and it called me to take it. A lot of cards for you guys coming out today. The Two of Swords is usually something about indecision, but I'm not getting that here. I'm getting justice from this card. So it was interesting that justice was on the bottom of the deck. There's something coming into balance here, truth coming into balance. This is you and your divine counterpart now speaking truthfully and authentically to each other. These two swords here. You're no longer blinded to the experience. You're having clarity come forward, especially with all the portals opening, especially with July, this lighter energy. It's all about clarity. You're having clarity with regards to this connection, and this connection is coming into balance. You're receiving justice for all of the work that you've done. Receiving justice, receiving clarity. And this Knight of Swords in this deck is always one of triumph for me. It's always a feeling of triumph. And you see how he's holding up this sword and it's glistening with light? They just said Archangel Michael's sword, the sword of truth, the sword of power, the sword of leadership. This is how you two are coming together. You're going to have those heart-to-heart conversations, and you know it. You feel it in your heart. You're going to have that clarity. You're going to have that truth. But it's truth they're saying that you already know. If you tap into your heart space, if you tap into your intuition, it's truth that you already know, but it's going to be validated for you. That's where the justice is coming in. That's where the scales are being balanced. It's everything that you already know, but it's going to be confirmed for you. It's going to be validated for you in the 3D, in your physical reality, because now, both you and your divine counterpart are going to be expressing yourselves to each other. You know, in the beginning when we were talking about suppressing your emotions, suppressing yourselves, that karma has cleared. You have both done the healing work to clear that karma, and now you're approaching each other with these swords of truth, with this clarity, and you're going to express yourselves to each other, who you are now, how you've transformed, and how you feel about each other. This is going to be a triumph. This is going to be justice served. This is going to be balance. It's going to be everything that you already knew for yourself. They just pointed me to the 11 card here. This is an 11 number. Both of you having, you know this in your heart, but it's going to be validated in the physical 3D reality for you. You're going to actually hear the words. You're going to actually see the actions. You're going to actually feel the emotions in the physical 3D world. This is truth. This is clarity. This is victory. Beautiful. Beautiful. Divine feminines in the physical 3D world. Where are they in the physical 3D world? If you're not already experiencing this, you will. If you're not already experiencing this, I'm getting this as July energy. So if you're not already experiencing at least little bits of this, keep moving forward with communication. When I say expressing yourself, it's communicating yourself, understanding yourselves, understanding each other because of this clarity, because you're more willing to speak up to each other and communicate with each other and communicate the truth to each other. No more holding back, no more suppressing yourselves, no more withholding. This is true, honest communication, and there's going to be balance and victory and justice with that for both of you. It's going to be forward momentum is what I'm getting. It's going to be forward momentum from there and moving into more of a place of harmony because you're walking through that doorway of harmony and balance and peace and love. Okay, physical world for the divine feminine. Two of Cups. Two of Cups. And the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. The Ten of Pentacles again. This is what came out in the physical world for the divine masculine as well. I think it was on the bottom of the deck on the divine masculine reading. So you guys are mirroring each other. And it was the same energy. The energy that I got was a couple of messages coming forth, but the energy that I got was these 7 pentacles are in the past, and now the divine masculine is focusing on that 1 pentacle, focusing on this connection, focusing on their new life for themselves. But it's going to take some work. This relationship, this harmony is going to take some work because it is a relationship, because you are understanding each other, because you're approaching each other as new, as transformed. So it is getting to know each other again. It is having heart-to-heart conversations and knowing what you've each been through, knowing how you've transformed. But the love is overflowing. Focus on the love. The love is what is real. The love is what is there. You have both filled up your cups, and now you're able to offer it to one another. Your cups are overflowing for yourself through self-love because you have acknowledged your worth, your value. You have learned, you have put all the karmic and toxicity behind you. And just realized your love and your light for yourselves and for the world around you and for your divine counterpart. And now with that cup filled up, it is just having, you're able to offer it to each other now. And I'm also hearing you're able to receive it now. You're not just able to offer, but any blocks that you had to receiving that love is there as well. So they're pointing me to the water. And two messages coming forth for this. The water energy here is usually, for me, about expansive love. So it's the Three of Cups energy. As you fill up your own cup, then you have a cup of love to offer to your divine counterpart, to your divine masculine, or to your divine feminine. And as you offer that cup to each other, that love just expands and overflows and floods the entire world. It's that Three of Cups energy that I usually channel. The Emperor at the top of the deck. I was looking for the Three of Cups, but I don't have it right offhand. But isn't that funny? The Emperor right there. Yep, there he is. But the energy that they're giving me here, they're coming through with a new message. So the energy of the love expanding and flooding the world. It's that tier. You fill up your love first, your own love first, using source energy to help you fill up the love, connecting to source energy, connecting to that love energy, and then you have that love to offer. And as you offer love to one another, then that love just expands to continue connecting and flood out to love the entire world. The energy that they're giving me here at the water is that water is ever flowing. Water is that constant ebb and flow. It's flow. Water is flow. They're showing me a river here. Water is it's just flow. Like, I don't know how else to say it. It's just flow. And that's what they have been channeling to me for a while. It's the infinity sign. It's just a constant flow of love between you two. Give and receive, and give and receive, and give and receive. Before, this relationship was very imbalanced, but that's what's coming in with this justice. That's what's being balanced here, especially as you express love to one another, especially as you offer love to one another and receive and accept love from one another. Both of you working very hard on this partnership, both of you fighting for this connection, both of you working hard on this connection, both of you focusing on this connection, both of you making the effort for this connection is what they're saying. And it's going to be a flow of love, a beautiful, harmonic, blissful, peaceful flow of love between you two now. And what is that going to bring in? The Ten of Pentacles again. It's just an open treasure chest, where before he was so guarded, now you know that the more you give, the more you receive. The treasure chest is open, and it's like a Mary Poppins bag. It's like there is no end in sight to the number of pentacles that is going to be your abundance. Because as you give more through love, as you open yourself up more to love, that flow of giving and receiving is just infinite. And so is your abundance. And so is your abundance. Amazing. Beautiful. I love this energy for both counterparts. It's just freaking gorgeous. And look, the Emperor, like on the bottom of the deck, like he is there waiting to make his presence known. It's amazing. Amazing energy here. Okay, Divine Feminines, you should be so proud and keep having faith. Keep having faith. This has been a difficult journey for you, but look at how it has transformed you. Look at your third chakra, how you're feeling in your power. Look at your heart chakra, how that is just open and expanding more and more and more. Everything that you have been through has not been without purpose. Everything that you have been through has led you here to this expansive nature of your own spirit, this expansive nature of your own being, so that you can come into this place of not just love with your divine counterpart, but a place of security, a place of stability with your divine counterpart. This is true partnership, because you don't want anybody who is going to be hot and cold, who's just in and out with passion. But the passion's a part of it, the romance is a part of it, it's just the many layers of love. But you want something that is more secure, you want something that is more stable, you want justice, you want the balance of the scales, and that is what is coming in because you have been on this path, because you have not strayed from this path, even when things got tough, even when things got hard, even when you felt defeated and weary and like you wanted to give up. And believe me, I get it. I can't tell you how many times I cried to God and to my angels and said, I'm done. I want to give up. I can't do this anymore. But you did it anyway because you felt that fire. You felt that love within you, that fire just continuing to burn. And look at where it has led you. It has led you here, both of you through your healing, both of you through this transformation, both of you either stepping through the doorway or ready to step through the doorway, both of you to this victory, both of you to this Two of Cups relationship now. This is union energy. This is union energy. This is beautiful. Okay, how's the Divine Feminine feeling towards her Divine Masculine? Getting to know each other. Yeah, what did I just say? That you are getting to know each other again in this new iteration, in this new transformation. But it's going to be a deepening sense of love. So don't have fear. I just got a hit of that some of you might have fear, like, oh my God, what if he tries to get to know me and he doesn't love me anymore? What if he changes his mind? That is not what this relationship is. And if you think that that's what this relationship is, then do a double check because you should be at this point in your transformation, in your evolution, in your faith in this connection, that you understand that this is a sacred spiritual connection, and the love between the two of you, it's just going to deepen. It's going to transform, but in a beautiful way. This is that lifelong partnership. This is your soul partnership. This is your soul connection. This is sacred. This is spiritual. This is deeper than that physical 3D relationship that you had in the past. Where, yes, maybe as you got to know each other again, maybe as somebody came back into your life, maybe they weren't who you thought they were. Maybe they were different and you weren't attracted to that. That is not this. That is the old template. That is the old relationship. This is different. This is something else entirely. This connection that you have is something sacred and something else entirely. And so here we even have, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. This is a new deepening of this connection because you are both finally stepping through to the truth of who you are. You are finally stepping towards each other, expressing yourselves, your true selves to each other through the transformation that has taken place for both of you, through the healing that has taken place through both of you. And you went through the healing to come to a deeper place of love, a deeper place of love for yourself. And as you have a deeper place of love for yourself, you have a deeper place of love for your counterpart. So do not fear. Do not fear. That might have been a specific message for a couple or all of you, or some of you. So take that message as it resonates for you, but the main overall message is that you are going to be getting to know each other again and deepening that connection, this Two of Cups connection, this coming into harmony, coming into balance, coming into union, coming into a higher level of love and commitment. Yes, see, what did I just say? This is your soulmate. This is your divine counterpart, your twin flame, your twin soul, whatever it is that you want to call it. This is your divine counterpart. Do not fear this. Do not fear the coming back together. Do not fear it. We had channeled that message in the intimate reading, and I think in the divine partnership reading, and they reminded me of it in the divine masculine reading that we were posting now. You're both afraid. The divine masculine is afraid of coming forward because they're afraid of rejection. You, divine feminines, are afraid that it's going to be the same old bullshit. It's going to be the same old hot and cold and in or out, and your divine masculine isn't going to change. But look who he is. He's waiting. He's here. He's ready to step forward as the emperor, as a new divine masculine. Your new divine masculine, because you are a new divine feminine. Just as you have transformed, know that they have been going through their own transformation, through their own healing, and you have been healing together. You have been doing this together. Even though there was distance between you two, physical distance or no communication, know that you were still going through this together because you are one, because you are divine counterparts, because this sacred spiritual connection is so deep that you are one. Your energies are one. You are that one soul. You are that merged energy. You are of the same heart. Whew. And let's get one more. How's the divine feminine feeling towards the divine masculine? Let's get one more. And then we'll get some final messages with the Lover's Oracle. Flirt. This came out for the divine masculines. I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh. This came out for the Divine Masculines as well. Both of you coming into an energy of lightheartedness because you're leaving the past pain behind you. Leave that fear behind. Enjoy one another. That pain is in the past. What you've been through is in the past. Now you can move forward together. Enjoy each other. Flirt with one another. Renew that romance with one another. That playful energy. Enjoy each other. This is a new stage. You're stepping through the door. You are coming back together. You're doing this together now. This is a new phase, a new level of your evolution. This is the new world. So enjoy it. Enjoy each other. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't ever let fear hold you back. This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energies. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's get some Lovers Oracle messages. Okay. Some final messages for the Divine Feminine, please. Messages for the Divine Feminine, please. This is amazing. I love these readings today. It's amazing energy. Oh my gosh, soulmate. You guys, do you still need validation? Do you still need confirmation that this is meant to be? Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. They are coming. I'm just going to pull out the Divine Masculine, the Emperor, because he wants to come out. He wants to make himself known. He's like, hey, listen, I'm here. Can't you see me? I am here. I'm ready to come into your physical reality, but trust that I'm already with you in spirit. Trust that I'm already loving you. Go within and feel me there. Let's get, oh my gosh, that's too many. Okay, I'm called to take these two that flipped over. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. That's your Divine Masculine speaking to you, feminines. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. You already know. You already know. Let this reading be your confirmation. Let this reading be your validation if you're still feeling doubt, if you still need some faith. There's nothing wrong with that. Coming to a place of faith and understanding and knowing is a part of what this journey is about. Coming to a place of faith and understanding and without having no doubt, that's part of trusting your own intuition. If you need this, let this be your confirmation that your Divine Masculine is already with you and that he is coming towards you in the physical. It is being manifested. It's being manifested. Just tap into the love. Tap into the love. Keep opening up your heart, letting your heart expand to feel the love, not just for your divine counterpart, but from your divine counterpart. Again, it's that infinity symbol, infinite love. It is, they reminded me, that's what my tattoo is. Can you guys see? Can you guys see it? It's infinite love. Just infinite love. That is what love is. It is infinite. It is without end. And it is a constant flow of give and receive. So open your heart up, not just to giving love to your divine counterpart, compassion and love and understanding, but receiving that love from your divine counterpart. And the way to do that is to forgive the past, let the past go, know that you have transformed from everything that you've been through, and keep going forward, keep moving forward into this next stage because you are victorious. You are victorious. This is what you've been working towards. This is what you've been working towards, this partnership, this harmony, this working together, this union, this Trinity energy. This relationship, this coming together, this justice. That's what you've been working towards. And it's going to lead to this abundance in the physical. This is not the Ten of Cups because they want you to know that this is your treasure. This is coming in the physical, your physical 3D tangible world. Beautiful. Amazing, amazing reading. All right, you guys, if this is resonating with you, please like, share, and subscribe. And let me know what's going on with your own journeys in the comment box below. And if you are resonating with my readings, please consider subscribing to the Patreon for extended readings, some more exclusive readings, and goodies we'll have going up all the time. So make sure you check that out as well. Sending you guys so much love, so much light, and so much happiness on this journey. I can't wait to see where we go next. Stay tuned for the daily energy draws and stay tuned for the union energy updates coming on Wednesday. Sending you guys so much love and light, and we'll see you soon.